Hridaya Vidyaniketan.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Are you eating healthy fruits? Are you eating healthy vegetables? Since it's a time of disease, please have healthy fruits, do plenty of exercise. Yes, bring your Hindi school book and open page number 7. Page number 7. And you will see on top it's written to swaro ke chin. Swaro ke chin. It means signs of swar letters, signs of swar. So in Hindi, Varnmala is letters in English. So in Hindi letters, there are two parts of Hindi letters. Like first part is swar, second part is vyanjan. So the first part of Hindi swar is mostly matras, and the second part is vyanjan. So we use swar matras in vyanjan, and that's how we complete the whole words of Hindi and sentences. So you will know. Let's start with the exercise. स्वरों के चिन्ह. स्वरों के चिन्हों को पढ़ो और समझो. Read and understand vowels. So स्वरों के चिन्हों को पढ़ो और समझो. It means understand the symbols of swar letters, and read it and try to understand it. व्यंजन के 7 स्वरों के चिन्ह मात्राएं. When we combine swar with vyanjan, that's how the whole words forms. So that's what this exercise is about. That first we need to understand all the swar matras, and then we combine swar matras with vyanjan letters. So out of it we understand the forming of words. Yes, we also understand how matras are combined with vyanjan letters. Yes, okay. So that's what we are understanding. We are understanding how matras has to be combined with vyanjan letters. So the first a. So the a is used with ka, the first letter of vyanjan ka. So the ka plus a, ka. Kamal, ka. Kamal, ka for kamal, ka for kamal, ka for kamal. So the next matra is a. It has one standing line and one sleeping line on top. A. So the ka is combined with a and ka is formed. Car. Car. So the ka is combined with a, ka is formed. You see? So basically ka is vyanjan, letter ka is combined with a. Ka plus this matra, you see, one standing line and one sleeping line is there. So ka is, when you add both of this, ka is formed. Ka plus a matra. Ka. Car. 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 Now e matra. E matra. E matra is like this. E matra. E matra. So when you combined e matra with ka plus e matra, ki. Ki is formed. It's a small e matra. When you combine small e matra with vyanjan letter ka, then ki is formed. Ka with small e matra on the left hand side, like kitab. Kitab. You see in kitab the small e matra on the left side. So when you combined the vyanjan letter with e matra, small e matra, ki is formed. Ki. Ki. Yes. Ki. Ki. Big E. Big E matra. So in big E matra, it goes on the right side. So when you combined Vyanjan K with big E matra, ki is formed. Like keel. Keel. You see keel here? Keel. Yes? So let's revise from top. A. A. When you combine A with Vyanjan letter, K is formed. Kamal. Kamal is lotus. A. A. When you combine, this is A matra. When you combine A matra with K Vyanjan, Ka is formed. You see this matra? K plus matra A, Ka is formed. Car. 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 Small e. Small e. This is small e matra. When you combine K with small e matra, ki is formed. Kitab. Kitab is book in English. Kitab. Kitab. Then comes big E. Big E. Big E. When you combine, this is big E matra. When you combine K with big E, what forms? Ki. Ki. Keel. Keel. You see this nail? Keel. This is nail. It's called keel in Hindi. Keel is formed. Oo. 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 So you see it goes from below to up. K plus oo. Oo. So when you put oo in the form of matra plus with K, ku is formed, because ku is oo. Oo. Oo is represented like this in form of matra. So K plus oo is ku, because the matra is combined. This is also this, right? This is represented like this in form of matra. So when K plus oo is added, so K plus oo is added, oo becomes like this in form of matra. Because what we are doing here, we are representing like K plus A. This is one standing line and one sleeping line. So A is represented like this in form of matra. So when you add K plus A, it becomes K plus A. Ka. Ka. Like this. So K plus oo, ku. 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 Ku for coolie. Coolie. Coolie is a guy who lifts things in like airports, in railway stations. It's called coolie in Hindi. Coolie. 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 Okay? K plus oo, ku. K plus oo, oo is this matra. Ku. Coolie. Coolie. Then you see oo. Oo. From up to below. Oo. Oo. K plus oo, ku. So when you combine K plus oo, it becomes ku. So the swar is represented like this, like in terms of matra, like this. Oo. So K plus oo, because oo is written like this in form of matra. So the oo becomes, oo goes down. So the K, oo, K plus oo. You see this? K plus oo, ku. What is this? Kudna. Kudna. Kudna means jumping. Kudna means jumping. You see this girl? She's jumping. jumping, jumping, कूदना, कूदना. Then re, re, re is written like this, like small c. The small c always come below the letter. So the re is written like this in form of matra. So when you combine ka plus re, so the re is written like this, right? So the kri, ra. So ka plus re, when you write it down in form of like C matra, like re is written like this in form of matra. So when you add these both, when you write it down in form of matra, like C on the bottom, it sound like kri, 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 kri. So like kri, krishak, 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 like a farmer. Krishak, krishak, like a farmer. You see this? Krishak in Hindi. Kri, kri, krishak. Now A, A. So the A is written like this in form of matra. One flag on above. A. K plus A, K. Kela, kela, ke, kela. Kela are bananas. Kela are bananas, bananas. So K plus A, because A is written like this in form of matra, so it got replaced with this. So K, 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 kela, kela. Kela are bananas. Kela are bananas. Kela, kela are bananas in English. Kela. Then I. So I is written like this, like two flags on top. I is written like two flags on top. So K plus I, kai, kai. Because I swar is replaced with two flags, one sleeping line and two flags on top. So I is replaced with this symbol, this matra. It's called matra. The symbol is called matra. One sleeping line and two flags on top. So I is represented this in form of matra, like one sleeping line and two flags on top. So when you combine K plus I swar, I, it got replaced with this matra, I matra, kai. You see, camera, 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 camera. You see, camera, camera, camera. So camera is camera in English. Camera, camera, camera. Then O, O. So O is represented one standing line and one flag on top, like K plus O, ko. Because O is represented like this in form of matra, one standing line and one flag on top. So when you combine K plus O, O get replaced with this, one standing line and one flag on top, ko, ko. You see, K plus O, it get replaced with this matra because O is represented like this. O symbolize this in form of matra. So it becomes ko, ko, koyal, koyal. You see this? The same first letters. Koyal. So ko plus matra O. Koyal, 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 koyal. Let me show you how does koyal sound. Sound. Coo, coo. That's how koyal sound. Coo. this bird? You see this bird? It sounds like this. You see this bird? Yes. So, koyal. Koyal. That's how koyals sound. Coo. 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 Koyal. Koyal. So, ko plus o. O get replaced with its matra. O. One standing line and one flag on top. Ko. Ko. So, when you combine ko plus o, how does it become? Ka plus o matra. Ka plus o matra. Ka plus o matra. Yes. Ko. Koyal. Koyal is a bird. How does koyal sound? Coo. 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 So you see this ow. Ow. Ow is written like this in form of matra. One standing line and two flags on top. So when you combine ka plus ow swar, so ow is get replaced with its matra. Ka, ow. Ka plus ow swar, because ow is written like this in form of matra. So ow get replaced with its matra, because ow is written like this in form of matra. That's how it's dissymbolized. Ka plus ow. Cow. Cow. Kawa. You see this? Kawa. Kawa. Kawa is crow in English. Kawa. How does kawa sound? Ka. 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 Kawa. How does kawa sound? Ka. Ka. It's crow in English. Kawa. O is written like this in form of matra. When you combine ka plus ow, ow is written like this in form of matra. When you combine ka plus ow swar, it becomes cow. Ka plus ow matra. Cow. Kawa. Kawa. How does kawa sound? Ka. 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 Like a crow. It's a crow. Now your last matras are Now your last matras are So is written one sleeping line and dot on top, like angur. Angur are grapes in English. Angur. Is written like this in form of matra, one sleeping line and dot on top, like angur. Right? Angur. And aha. So aha itself is written like this in form of matra, like two dots, like namaha. Let's repeat once more, very fast, like ka, ki, ku, kri, ke, kae, ko, kau, amma, aha. So practice all these matras. Practice, learn slowly, pay attention. Like on the right, on the left side are matras. Then how you combined the Vyanjan letter with swar, and then swar is written like this in form of matras. So when you combined ka with swar, it got replaced with its matra, like ko. Okay, so practice this, right? Okay, see how does it sound, tally it with example, like O. O is written like this in form of matra. Ka plus O. O swar is got replaced with its matra. Ko. Koyal. Koyal. Okay, so koyal is its example. How does koyal sound? Coo. Coo. Yes. So practice this exercise, and I will see you next week. Have a lovely day.